Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Thank you so much for joining me. First up, Outpour Worship joins me in studio to share about their upcoming Christian concert taking place at Huntington University on April 10th. Then the Hoosier Lottery is here to give us more information about National Problem Gambling Awareness Month and how they are providing resources to the cause. And a little bit later, the Debutantes Hoot Camp joins me in studio. They are a part of the PFW summer camps, and they're going to teach kids how to play string instruments. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
It is time to get your praise and worship on. Huntington University is hosting a regional worship night called Outpour Worship on April 10th, featuring Joe L. Barnes, Doe, and City Movement. And joining me today is Nigel Sims, who is the co-founder of Outpour Worship, and Dr. Rob Pepper, the president of Huntington University. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
All right. Well, this sounds like a fun event, a lot of collaboration.
Yes.
So let's just start from the top. How did you create this worship night?
Yeah, just looking at the state of just not our country, but just the state of even our city, and just think that unity is so important right now, especially amongst the church. Sometimes the church, we can actually seem very politically divided. So this is a good reminder. What does it mean to be a Christian, to be your brother's keeper and your sister keeper, and not just adopt the narrative of the world? Yeah. So this is a night of unity.
Yes, yes. And how did Huntington University get involved?
Well, I got to know Nigel and some of the other folks in the community. I'm just being here a couple months. I just joined this area this past summer.
Welcome.
And so thank you. It's good to be here. And, you know, when you're new, everyone wants to introduce themselves. And so just found out, hey, this is a good opportunity to partner with like-minded folks in Fort Wayne. And we just kind of said, we'd really like to do this, but we'd love our students to be involved.
Yeah.
And so students have been involved in many of the promotions and planning, and we feel this is a really good opportunity for them to get some hands-on experience.
Yeah, I've been learning a lot from the students too. I'm still pretty young, but they taught me a lot of slang language and different things like that. So it's been pretty cool to work with Huntington students, and man, they're getting ready to take Northern Indiana by storm because they have very talented young people at Huntington. I know they just won a lot of national awards recently too.
Yeah, so our digital
impressed.
media arts program is one of our hallmark programs, and so we have students in business and marketing, digital media arts, all helping with the production side and also the promotion side. So it's been great.
That's exciting.
Very exciting.
Get hands-on, and they're going to probably provide a lot of traction. You know, they know how to get the word out.
They do. With the TikToks and all types of things.
The social stuff. Oh, y'all recruited the best folks. So tell me, what can people expect this night? I know that you have some really top talent coming in.
Yeah, Grammy Award winner Doe and Joel Barnes going to be joining us, but also locally City Movement. They're one of my favorites. I go to City Church too, so I have to get them involved. But our local speakers as well. We have Mark Robinson, who's the CEO of Brotherhood Mutual, who'll be joining us. We also have Pastor Ron Williams of Pathway Community Church, Chris Freeman of City Church, Jeff King of Low Fort Wayne, and one of my favorite pastors, Pastor Luther Whitfield, who used to be on the board with Huntington University too, so he'll be joining us. So it's going to be an amazing time, Jessica.
Wow, so they're all going to be speaking at this event. This is so cool. This is quite the collaboration.
It is.
I mean, you're bringing all the pastors in.
Exactly. And what I'm so excited about, because we get to really model what unity is. It's such a diverse speakers and worship artists, so we're so excited to have it there at Huntington University.
Yeah, and one of the things when Nigel approached me and said, hey, we'd like to do this, I said right away, you know, kind of like, this is a great idea, but how do we also highlight some of the local leaders, worship-wise, and artists? And so having the City Movement come, and we have students who attend that church, and so for our students to now partner with them and have them highlighted on our stage and with our community, you know, that's a pretty important part of this event as well. Really excited about that.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
So we're almost, people need to get their tickets ASAP.
That's what I was going to ask. How can you get tickets? Because it's taking place on April 10th.
Right, Friday, April 10th, and I think we're about at 50% capacity, so Fort Wayne is a last-minute ticket city.
Yeah.
So I would hate for people to regret, like, oh man, I get sold out.
Yes.
So they go to huntington.edu and purchase their tickets there, and hopefully we'll see you there too.
Yes, of course. That sounds so much fun. And you have different ticket options. It's an affordable event.
Very affordable.
And so I just love what you all are doing with this. And I have to say, personally, I've had the opportunity to see Doe perform.
She's amazing.
And I've been following her since she was with her family.
Oh, yeah.
The
Jones.
Yes.
Forever Jones. What you know about Forever Jones?
Well,
What?
listen, I used to choreograph when I was a youth dance director for my church in Texas. I choreographed routines off of their
So are you
music.
going to be up on the stage?
I may have
getting the
to
call
bust
up?
out my liturgical
Come
dance
on,
moves.
let's go.
Yes. So, I mean, I was just so excited when I saw the lineup and getting to see some new folks perform too. It just sounds like an awesome, powerful night.
It
And so
is.
what do you want for people to really take away from this experience as they come together and just like worship and fellowship?
Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's the coming together.
is.
For me, it's saying, and I keep saying, look, if you've not been to Huntington University or haven't been in a while, come down. It's not that far away. It is affordable. You know, we don't have the extra charges. We don't have pay to parking, all those things.
Good.
And then I think, you know, come as a group and then meet other people.
Yeah.
And get to know our campus, get to know our students. And really, for me, it's a matter of like, how can we be hospitable and just open the doors and say, please come.
Right.
And Nigel, I know you're excited about, you know, what does this mean as a visual sign of unity?
Exactly.
So coming together for a night.
Because it seems like cross generations, young people,
Right.
older people, just cross generations, and then too, it's not. We don't get together too often, you know. Sometimes Sundays can be the most segregated day of the week, but a time for us to really come together as a church. So it's such a great opportunity for us.
Yeah, well, I love it. Congratulations to
Thank
you
you.
both.
Thank you.
You for coming and sharing. I had asked, is this the first annual? Dr. Pepper said that means there's going to be another one. So
Let's go. Come
we want
on.
to see
Let's
this
go.
every year.
I think it's a start of new things,
Yeah.
and I'm excited about that. And I think, you know, we've always seen in the American culture, within the church and in society, the older generation, I'll put myself in that category now, we're led by the youth. And so we're hopefully starting to empower our students to say, what do you want to be about? What does this look like? How can we get you involved in this conversation as well? And so we see that, and we see a resurgence in society where students are leading. And, you know, we love to be part of that and partner with folks in the greater Fort Wayne community, Northeast Indiana.
I love it. Youth are our future.
They are.
Yes. So thank you both so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And if you'd like more information about Outpour Worship, this event that's taking place on April 10th at Huntington University, we'll have their website listed below. It's not too late to get tickets, but as they said, it may sell out, so you want to move on that. And I'll see you after the break.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
This segment sponsored by the Hoosier Lottery. March is National Problem Gambling Awareness Month, and here to share more about this important topic is Sarah Taylor, the Executive Director of the Hoosier Lottery. Hey there, Sarah.
Hello, it's so nice to be here.
Excuse me, welcome back and back in studio.
Yes, I love it.
Yes, well, this month of March is really important for you all because I know that you like to bring awareness to just problem gambling. And so tell me about the Hoosier Lottery's participation in this.
So it is the March is noticed as the Problem Gambling Awareness Month by the National Council on Problem Gambling. Governor Braun has proclaimed it as such also. And it's an opportunity for the Hoosier Lottery just to remind folks about positive play, healthy behaviors. It's really in our DNA for responsible gaming. And so that's why we're excited about this month's proclamation.
Yes, I love that, a good proclamation. And you mentioned positive play. So what does that mean?
So positive play, as you'll recall, we love to talk about understand the game, understand the odds, know the rules, set a financial limit, and have fun with it. And that's what the product's meant to do for folks.
Yes, and you mentioned that certification, so congratulations on that.
Yes, level 4 from the World Lottery Association. So we're
Wow.
very excited. Like I said, it's part of our DNA, and it's good to know that we met those markers.
Yes, and so what resources are available now?
So you go to our website. We've got plenty of videos that are fun and can quickly explain the math behind the games and understanding the odds, and all other sorts of resources like financial literacy and budget tools can all be found at the website.
Okay, and then I know that there's an area that really focuses on healthy screening.
Yes.
Okay, so what is that about?
Yes, so it's a very simple approach. You answer some questions, and along the way, it's a player health screening.
Okay.
And it lets you know about behaviors related to responsible gaming. And that way, if there is a concern, we can get you directed to resources.
Oh, that's nice. So it's just a volunteer moment.
Yes.
And is it just recommended that everyone take it, or if you're like, maybe I'm playing a little too much?
Everybody should take it because we're going to give away prizes.
Oh.
Yes, if you do take it.
Okay.
And it's very simple and short and quick and just helps you educational-wise. But then you'll end up in a drawing for some, like I say, swag or tchotchkes related to the Hoosier Lottery and responsible gaming.
Wow. Okay. And so tell me about this that's available at 4,400
Yes.
locations? Like what?
So we make sure that we actually sell our products at 4,400 retailers throughout the state of Indiana. So think about gas stations, convenience stores, gas stations. So on that is the problem gambling phone number, the hotline.
Okay.
It's on all of our materials, on all the tickets, on our website. You all have been kind enough to post it on yes. So if someone thinks they or a loved one needs to be connected to additional resources, simply get the number.
Okay.
And make contact.
To make contact. And you mentioned prizes. Can you give us a little sneak peek about what the prizes are?
Sometimes there's, there's even like backpacks and cool Yeti-like thermoses and yes, lots of fun things. So
Well, you always have fun stuff. I was telling you, it's St. Patrick's Day just passing out in the streets. A lot of people were wearing Hoosier Lottery bucket hats.
yes, and they're reversible this year, so we love that. Shamrocks on one side, and then you can wear it for the summer when you reverse it.
Yes, well, this is such good information, Sarah. Thank you for being active and just making sure that people are playing responsible as you want them to also play your games.
That's right. We want to maximize revenue, but we want to do it in a healthy way with responsible gaming.
Yeah, okay, well, good to see you.
Great seeing you, and thank you again for hosting us.
Yes, absolutely. And if you need more information about National Problem Gambling Awareness Month, you can head over to the Hoosier Lottery and take that health screening so you can win some fun prizes. And I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by the Hoosier Lottery.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
The Debutantes Hoot Camp is coming back to PFW Community Arts Academy this summer, and they are opening up the opportunity for young kids to learn string instruments from the pros. And here to share all about their camp is Sean Huffman and Ellen Copeland, who are the Hoot Camp directors. Hello, guys. Welcome back.
Thanks. Good to be here.
Yes. Okay. So another year of doing this camp is so cool. Let me know first about the camp, then we'll get into a little bit of history.
Okay. Yeah, so we have a week. It's for 4th through 12th graders, and we're trying to really just build community and get students playing together and kind of learning in a new way that they might not get at a regular string camp.
And kind of like the background of how you all got started with this camp is what, Ellen?
I think ties back to Debutantes as a band. We all grew up in the Fort Wayne area, and actually our founders, Lynn and John, were playing together in a band when they were in high school. And then they went their separate ways and moved back into town and started another band together because they had that previous connection of growing up together and playing music. And so from there, this whole band has formed, and the community in Fort Wayne has been so welcoming and so supportive of our music. So we wanted a way to give back to the community and open that same door for younger students.
Yeah, which is so cool. I mean, you have a popular local band, the Debutantes, and actually learning directly from you guys is what I think makes it so unique. And so talk to me about how the week is kind of lined out for the camp.
Yeah, so we kind of just get everybody in there and introduce everybody and you know, but then everybody kind of has like a little instrument track that they've signed up for, you know, and some of the kids last year hadn't had any experience with any of the instruments, so they're like, well, we just want to do something. So we had one mom who was like, oh, my son doesn't play anything. Can you teach him how to sell merch or something? We're like, no, he can play something.
He just want to be in the room.
So
we gave him the mandolin.
Yeah.
And that whole week he learned mandolin.
Oh.
And he was doing really good by the end of the week. So it's stringed instruments that you would expect, like violin, viola, cello, upright bass.
Yes.
But also maybe you wouldn't think about guitar as being stringed instrument, or banjo or mandolin. So we have these extra special instruments that maybe kids haven't had the opportunity to study yet. And that's been a fun thing to help kids like try out and experience those other instruments.
Yeah.
So that was a big part of the week, is connecting kids to their instrument that they wanted to play, and then putting them in study groups so they're playing with, like, all the mandolins play together, right? And then as the day progresses, maybe they get paired up with other instrument groups.
Yeah.
So they form little bands. And then at the end of the day, we always got together and played, all the students in all the bands just on one stage, all playing together.
Oh, wow.
Which is my favorite part of the day.
That is kind of have a jam out session. So at the end of the week, after each day of camp, does it culminate to a big performance?
Yeah, last year we were lucky enough to partner with PBS 39, and they came and filmed our concert that we did at C2G, or at the Baker Street Center. And we got the kids all up on stage with us and playing with the band. So it's like, the idea too that they can perform with the band is kind of a different thing, as opposed to just like, okay, here's a student recital with student stuff, but like, no, let's make it an actual concert and make it feel like you're part of the show and part of a real authentic performance opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so the camp kicks off July 20th?
Correct.
Okay, and so when does registration open?
Registration's open now.
Okay.
And starting to fill up. So we're really excited to see that coming in.
That is. Last year you had big numbers, right?
Yeah, we had 45 students come out. So and it was just fantastic. I mean, a lot of kids the first day or two coming in, they were like kind of skeptical, you know, like, I don't know what this is about. This is kind of different. I don't know what to expect. And then by the end of the first or second day, they were all just like, this is amazing. We like meeting so many people, and just like, we had one student band form like after the week was over, you know, and they're like, hey, can we cover your song? We started a band. We wanted to play this song of yours. So, I mean, that's like that's, you know, kind of the end goal for us, is just to like get things going for some of these students.
And so let's talk about the entry level. So some come as, I mean, some level of professional, I'm assuming, because it's fourth grade through 12th. So they may have some experience, and some are just like brand new. So you just accept all levels, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and we have enough teachers with 7 people in the band that we, you know, can cover multi-level groups. You know.
Oh, is everyone in the band is a teacher at the camp? Okay. Wow.
So we kind of had to talk them into that last year a little bit too, and it went so well. Everyone did a great job, and you know, it's just really, you know, fun to see the band, you know, kind of develop as teachers a little bit too, and just get some exposure with that, because
we have a lot of members of the band that have a lot of teaching experience, and then other members that have maybe more performing experience.
Right.
So to work together as a band to become, you know, like teachers and mentors is really a fun thing to see.
Yeah, especially because you're right. Each person's bringing a different attribute, and all those components are important to learn as a performer. So the kids are really getting the best of both worlds.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Awesome. Well, thank you both so much for coming in and sharing about the camp, and good luck this summer.
Yeah, thanks, Jessica.
See you around at your performances.
Okay.
And if you'd like more information about the Debutante Hoot Camp, it's taking place this summer, July 20th through 24th. You can get your tickets by going to the link below, and I'll see you after the break.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Get ready for an evening of mystery, mayhem, and non-stop laughs because Clue, live on stage, is coming to town on April 2nd and 3rd to the Embassy Theater. Based on the iconic board game and classic film, this hilarious whodunit brings your favorite characters to life. Imagine Miss Scarlet, Colonel Mustard, Professor Plum, and more, all racing to solve a murder before the night is over. With clever twist, outrageous comedy, and a fast-paced story that keeps you guessing until the very end, this is one show where everyone's a suspect and no one is safe. And I have a sneak peek just for you.
Let the game begin.
A candlestick? What's this for?
A wrench.
A lead pipe?
A dagger!
A revolver.
Ah! A snake! Oh no, it's a rope.
It's all part of the game. To make a long story short,
You can purchase your tickets at the Star box office next to the Embassy or online at www.fwembassytheater.org. So grab your friends, prepare your detective skills, and get ready for a night full of surprises.
Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.